What's up, gang? Kuro the artist here, and welcome to another Drawing with Kuro broadcast. Let me just make sure that all of my audio is properly balanced. Please let me know if my microphone or the music is either too loud or too quiet. As y'all can tell from the title, there is potential Kellen might be here, but he's been a busy bee lately. So he texted me earlier today. He said he's going to do his best to make it. But on the percentage he can't, chance he can't, he sends his regards. He really wishes he can be here, but he is only human, unlike myself, an immortal god. But today we are drawing something fun today. As you can see above me, we have a Loboan OC. So about this Loboan OC that we're doing, it's a little different. It's kind of like drawing somebody's custom alien, but it is an existing species. We did do an OC species a couple of weeks ago with Sornitho, but this one is straight from the canon. He's called Lethal. He's from a biker gang called the Night Howlers. It's by Lethal Protector 02. I got some references for to check. I can't talk today. To check out, as well as a pose reference, which is not on screen, but I will be using that to try to emulate this OC character in a way that is satisfactory to the commissioner. But without further ado, thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you enjoy yourselves, and let's get this party started. Hey, mate. Let me just make sure all of my windows are properly winding. There we go. All right, let's get this posing. Welcome everybody to the chats. We got a Twitch chat and YouTube chat going. What's up, everybody? Lots of highs, hellos. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us on another terrific Tuesday. We do have 5YL episode 12 coming out this Saturday. Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rise, and I cannot wait to drop that freaking episode. I'd say y'all have no idea, but you probably have some idea. Ideally, you are all as excited as I am. If you are, wonderful. Let's bask in the excitement. And if you aren't, give it a watch anyway. You might be surprised with your opinions on it. We will probably be doing a follow-up stream the next day, Sunday at 12 p.m. EST, as like a little Q&A celebration of the episode. So if you're able to make that, that'd be pretty bomb diggity, but we'll see. Saturday's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Zaku C. Wonderful. Yeah, big buff muscular wolf alien man is over here. Very fluffy, very fluffy. Chapter 12 coming out this Saturday, you say. That's my favorite chapter. Oh, excellent. Hopefully you'll like it even more now. There's some additional scenes, some streamlined dialogue. I tried to cut down a monologue or two here and there. You know, Divinity has been yapping since like chapter 8. He's got to relax. As well as a big surprise that you just got to see it. Watch the whole episode. Don't miss out, and it would be really cool if y'all saw it live, because I know for a fact the second that it airs, people are going to be posting screenshots, they're going to spam it in the Discord. You're going to want to see it for yourself. You are not going to want to find out secondhand through a tweet. Make sure you catch the live to the best of your ability. Don't let it get spoiled for you. Is the character actually called Lethal? Yes, he is. Lethal is part of a gang called the Night Howlers, I believe. They said Night Howlers? Yes. Yep. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Let me get my my own Loboan artwork here. I forgot how I draw Loboans. It's been a while. 5YL Benwolf. The best thing about having the wiki is I can Google my artwork instead of searching through my files. That's a big plus. Shout outs to the wiki team. Alright, so I draw Benwolf. I kept his like tight like rubbery skin look to him with just a little bit of fur. But it seems like this character goes with the much furrier, hairier Loboans in Omniverse. I suppose they can both coexist, but we're gonna try to honor the 5YL style for consistency. What text font do I use for 5 Years Later's lettering? I use Komika Hand, I believe, depending on who's talking. Hey, it's Ben. This is not that font. I'm just making sure. Komika. Yup. It's Komika Hand. For generally, like Divinity uses his own font. Clockwork uses his own font. Masked Eon uses his own font. That one's called Conthrax. I know that one by heart because I used to use it for everything. Now I've sort of switched. But I still have a soft spot for Conthrax. Has been trying to communicate from the temporal zone. Oh, the thing, yeah. He hacked my my Photoshop file here. Got such odd angles to them, these Loboans. I'm gonna go ahead and start roughing this out on a different layer. This is Kellen. He put it on to help himself sleep more. Rockabye Freddy. Don't clip that, he'll kick my ass. Hey Rob, what's up? A Trix is cool 69. Thank you for joining. Loboans are actually so interesting. They are indeed, are they not? Now, the pose is a front-facing, and I did draw front-facing Benwolf on the wiki, but he just looks so odd front-facing. I really want to give him that long snout he has in the reference art. I wonder if I can get away with just not doing him front-facing. I hope that's okay. Or at least, like, ever so slightly to the side. Well, like a good 3/4. Can't go wrong with a good 3/4. No, that looks dumb. We're gonna have to do him front facing. Yeah, he's so big. Such a big boy. Please don't cut your hair too short. I saw your Instagram post that one time. That's funny as fuck. I don't know, no promises. I do like to switch it up. It has been quite a bit since I've really like cut it. I mostly just brush it or tie it differently the past like couple of years, but I might cut it again. I've been thinking about shaving my head when 5YL's over. I started 5YL the motion comic with a bald head. And when it's done, I think I might shave my head again just because it feels really good. I was gonna wait until the breakdowns are done, but that's That's gonna be much longer. The end of 5YL is coming up a lot sooner than that. It just feels so nice. If you've never shaved your head before, I recommend anybody doing it. Regardless of age, gender, fashion, shave your freaking head at least once in your life. I swear to God, it's worth it. I don't want to give him an earring. I'm gonna. Do you think the original Loboan henchman / Yanadushi survived or died in the satellite explosion? I think he died. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, they were like, oh, he survived because, you know, it's that kind of show. But, I mean, the satellite blew up right in his face, and you did not see him run out of the way. I'm all but confident he's dead. Facing Loboan. He's got big wideness on his cheeks. In fact, he's got kind of a big jaw too. Let's see if I can get that in there. I think I might have to play with the shapes a little bit for this one. Really make sure I'm getting this right. This might need a little bit of tinkering. Oh, what do y'all think the Mummy and Loboan's relationship was like with Victor? I think it was just a working relationship. I don't think they were really friends or anything. What a guy. What a goober, this guy. This goofy goober. This Lebby Lolo. This Lulu Lili. This Layla Lowy. Let's see. Yeah, let's change that up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks a lot better. This type of like fluffier fat triangle shape for his fur. And let's lower the nose too. That's right. Now we're cooking with mayonnaise. When do we get more XD? We shot a couple of episodes during the tank trip, but now I have to edit them, and that's gonna take time I currently don't have. But I love Lil X Big D. Really hope we could do some more soon. In fact, since this isn't a wiki alien, I wonder if I could even get away with not doing this in the wiki style. I feel like he'd look so much cooler if I didn't have to draw him in the wiki style. I think I might not. I think I might draw him and more of my natural style. What do y'all think? Wiki consistency even though he's not a wiki alien, or should I just go all out in the other sketchier art style? Oh, I got a donation from Night Shroud for $9.99. Why, thank you. I currently am in the midst of looking for a drawing tablet to get Black Friday. Do you have any brand recommendations, and will the size matter? I do have bigger hands. I've only used 2 tablets before in my life, and both of them were sponsored, so I technically never chose my own tablets, but I will say I've never been dissatisfied with either of them. I started with a Huion. It was really good. It did everything I needed it to, and it was very thin and portable. And then I did get this Gauman tablet, which is good. It's got a built-in stand. The Huion stand came off, which was beneficial for maneuvering around, but this stand is a lot sturdier. It's also bigger, which is why I used it. I'm using I think it's 17 inches. Well, diagonally from corner to corner, it's 20 inches, but I imagine the screen itself is, yeah, 16. I'd go with the Gauman if you want something bigger, but I mean, Huion probably sells bigger tablets too. But I've never really bought my own tablet before, so that's as much information as I can give you. But Huion or Gauman, I've used both of those, so I can say I'd recommend those. I don't have an issue with either of these. Go beyond, says the chat. In regards to the art style, I kind of want to. Yeah, I think I might. I think I might not do the wiki style for this one. I think he'll just look better. Oh, hello, Lethal Productions. Hey, Kuro, commissioner for this drawing here. Go with whatever I want. You want. I trust you. He's looking great so far. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, and I appreciate it. Yeah, because of all the hair, I think it might benefit a little bit more from a sketchier style. Sort of like what I'm doing with the light sketch here, except like cleaner. But you know, I think it would go for like that rough biker type of vibe this character gives off. Alrighty. Crazy, just a little after 5YL ends, we're getting the new Ben 10 comic. It's a sign. The Ben 10 comic will come first. 5YL doesn't end with episode 13. It ends with 14, which will be coming after the Dynamite comic. As the Dynamite comic airs in February. And episode 14 is gonna be after that. We're hoping so freaking hard. It's not even funny. To get it out like in April or May, but summer latest, but it would really suck to have to wait till summer, so we're gonna try to not do that. But yeah, you're gonna get the Dynamite comic before 5YL ends. So this Loboan has 3 fingers, but I typically draw them with 2. Do you want me to do 3? I could do 3. In fact, I think some Omniverse Loboans have 3 fingers too. Like they're kind of like interchangeable. Let me check. I could be wrong. Let's check out Krujo. Yeah, Krujo has 3 fingers. So he could have 3. I'll just give him 3 to be safe. Give him 22 fingers? Yeah, why not? Let's see, I'm gonna do his body first in the sketch and then try to put on the clothes because he does wear gloves. I want to see if there's a way I can do the weird finger things that the classic Loboans have that I integrated, and still have gloves. See if that's possible. Oh, he's got a big ass tail too, can't forget that. Where should I put it? In fact, let me get the jacket in. Get some of the clothes done first, then I'll figure out what to do with the tail. I really liked Loot Drop and Fariz. They're both my favorite aliens, and I like that they have pot bellies. Yeah, they're fun. I like doing the weird, quirky ones. You know, the not big, strong superhero ones. They could be fun. Oh, we got another first-time chatter in the Twitch. Velolo17. Hey, what's up, everybody? Critical Boombot. Can't wait for the comic. Awesome. The cards are dropping in December. No, not December. They will be available online. You order a box online. And they should arrive a couple of months after that because they gotta manufacture them all. But yeah, starting in only the month of December, you can get yourself some Ink Tank trading cards, and that will certainly help pay for projects. And that should be noted, not just Patreon and YouTube membership, but pretty much all merchandise that we sell, the shirts, the artwork and stuff, when I go to festivals and cons and draw people. Most, if not all of it, pretty much just goes right back into either 5YL and Beyond, or the channel, or the website or something. You know, gotta pay for servers, stuff like that. So, if these cards do well, then you should be seeing some pretty solid projects from yours truly in the future. No, I'm not gonna do a raggedy hoodie. He takes good care of this. He's respectable. My pride and joy. He doesn't sound like that. Who's that dog? Oh, it does have torn sleeves, but that could just be stylistic. Not for a lack of care. Lethal is lethal to his enemies, not his wardrobe. Like, you could buy stuff pre-ripped. I gave him an earring. What if I gave him a chain, too? This guy's friggin' sick. What's he got for pants? Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah. What's the hardest alien for me to draw? Oh, I always forget. Like, I'll be drawing something and be like, this alien sucks. I never want to draw him again. And then once I'm done, I forget all about it. Yeah, I don't know. That none of them really come to mind immediately, so I guess that means I guess ones that take more time. Like, Sornitho takes a lot of time. So I wouldn't say he's, like, hard. He's just time-consuming. So he's... I don't like drawing him too much. Same with Atomics. He just takes a while. He's got a chain here, too. And gloves. In fact, what if they were special Loboan gloves that, like, allowed his claws to be free? Sort of like Wolverine's claws. Like, there's slits in the gloves that allow these to come out. But it's still a glove. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's pretty sick nasty, son. It's pretty bomb diggity, as the kids say. That's pretty, pretty good. Oh boy. Now we're getting somewhere. I still think his side fur can be a bit longer. Oh, frozen. Hold on. Ooh, there we go. Unfrozen. Oh god. Oh, now my mouse is over here. Oh lord. Come on. Come on. Okay, I believe we're good. Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, another donation. Thank you very much for the $4.99, Lethal. Just a little lore drop. Lethal takes great care of his cut, his jacket. I base him and the Night Howlers off of a motorcycle gang. Excellent. Yeah, he seems to take pride in his appearance and his jacket. He's got a lot of cool patches. Yeah, y'all should definitely check out this character. It looks like there's a lot of thought put in. And then we have Elizabeth Susan, who's a member for 19 months in Inkwell. What's up, Susan? Go, 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 go! Blitzwolfer will always be the GOAT. That is correct. We do love Blitzwolfer out here. Blitzwolfer. Benny Boo. How do I make this pose as 4? I don't understand. I'm sorry. Alright. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I can make his fur even. Yeah. He's just gotta. He needs like that underjaw thing, but he's facing forward. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make that happen. And we can widen his mouth open a little more. Yeah. Maybe even just a little bit of teeth. Just like the slightest. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that looks sick. He's oh yeah, he's a cool dude. Okay. I think that's enough to at least get started. Let's get it started. Let's see, is this even the right brush? 6. Yeah, this is it. Okay.
Ew.
Oh, hello. Welcome, welcome.
Does the Discord thing not beep when I come in?
It doesn't when I have OBS open because it puts me in
Ah,
streamer
yeah.
mode. Yeah,
Right.
right.
Well, um, I'm feeling a little better, but so I'm cool to stick here for a second, but I still gotta set up for that meeting later. But figured talk to my good buddy Rob,
No
get me in
worries.
the social mindset, get some happiness flowing through these veins.
Yes, welcome to the
Um,
Happy Land.
Welcome to Happy Town, population 2, and 2 plus 58, I guess. Welcome to Happy Town, 60 people.
Yeah.
Is there any town on Earth that has 60 people? Would that work?
I don't know. In
That if you live in a town with 60 people, let us know below.
what if it became 60? Like there's a town with thousands of people, then some tragedy stuck and there's only 60 left. Do they lose their town status? Is it revoked?
Wow. I hadn't thought about that. No, I guess not. As long as they can keep it running the way they did before. But that would be a lot of stress on Sick Town.
That's
What they renamed it to after that.
That's what happened to Sparksville. That's why it's like that one guy.
Yeah, they renamed it to Sparksville because the rest of the 1,040 people got electrocuted.
Yeah.
So like we or 940 people. Is that we call it Sparksville to remember the 940 other people who used to live here in the old town of not Sparksville in Drysville.
Beforehand they were called not Sparksville.
Yep. They probably were inviting trouble calling it that. God probably thought it would be funny.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be
Anyway.
hilarious, and he sends them all the megawatts.
Wait, is that the name of the town that the megawatts terrorized?
Yeah.
Sparksville, really?
Yeah, and like that one guy who was like the mayor and like the hotel clerk and everything. It's because
Right.
everybody died.
I must have forgotten because that's so stupid.
It is kind of stupid.
Why would you? Okay, whatever. Hi, chat. Did you read this donation of $5?
I read the the last one was by Lethal, who was the commissioner, telling me this character takes good care of their jacket. If there's any more, I haven't seen it yet.
Well, Oraterabid donated $5 and said it'd be awesome if the next Ben 10 continuity had alien designs more in or rooted more in astrobiology, speculative evolution, and xenobiology. Oh, if Ryan was here, he would agree with you.
Yeah.
I like that too. I just think it would be too out there for the average consumer. The the average person who goes to the comic shop, like, yeah, we got the niche of people who would really like that weird out there stuff, but it needs mainstream appeal to
Yeah.
keep the run going and keep profitable and keep funding.
Every Ben 10
But-
comic needs blood and titties. That's how to sell.
Needs what?
I said blood and titties.
Blood intake. I
That's
thought
what
you said blood intake.
And cake?
Yeah,
Oh,
blood
no.
intake. No, intake, like a hospital.
Oh.
Like you're saying that every Ben 10 comic has a working circulatory system that
Yeah.
needs constant hydration to keep going.
Jesus Christ.
Now that's xenobiology.
Yeah. There you go. Hold on. I have to reset.
There you go. Have
Photoshop.
your blood comic book.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're zooming up to 77 here. Welcome everybody.
Welcome to our club.
Welcome Squidward. Welcome Squidward.
Don't worry, folks. The image will be back in a second. I just had to restart Photoshop. All right, we're back, baby.
Tripod Scorpion donated £2 and asked a pack of Loboans or Volpomancers, and Volpomancers, yay or nay? Oh, so you're saying the two canid species interact and foster each other, foster each other's pups?
That'd be cute.
That'd be interesting. Although, would the Sonic Yell mess with the Volpomancer's reliance on hearing and smell?
Only when they're up past their bedtime.
Okay. I feel like that's a power dynamic unfairly balanced toward the Loboans, but then again, there are Labradors that grow up with lion cubs. So could be if they grow up together, they'll be more merciful on their brothers and sisters and siblings. When will Kuro and Kellen eat Ash? When he stops amusing us.
Yeah.
When he ceases his importance,
once he's no longer useful.
Yeah, that's it. When he's outlived his usefulness. That's what I was trying to say.
That's what happens when you leave the ink tank. We just eat you.
Yeah. And then we add you to the ink.
Yep.
We shit you out into the ink vat.
There used to be 12 members.
The ink vat grows. That's an awful dystopian thing I just said. Toxic Productions member for 15 months now. Thank you for renewing. It says, hey guys, stopping by during my lunch. Hope you guys are well. So excited for episode 12. Sadly, I work the double shift, so I'll miss the premiere. Oh,
ooh.
Sorry to hear it.
Avoid the Discord and communities until you watch it.
And Twitter.
Yeah, and Twitter.
And Instagram.
And
YouTube.
Yeah, if you can.
And all major news outlets. And Google.
Yeah, in your house. Don't even go home.
Just throw your phone off a cliff. You work at a cliff, right?
Yeah.
Double shift at the cliff.
He works at the cliff factory. That's where they make cliffs.
That's a big factory.
Oh, yeah. The biggest in the world.
You can see that factory from space. They're a very niche factory, too. It costs like... Each commission costs like $3.8 billion to make a cliff.
Yeah.
That's how they keep... They'll shut it down when they're not working on a cliff.
Mm-hmm. The last guy to get fired from there, he put the cliff on backwards.
Dumb. The cliff on backwards. It looks so stupid. It would look like a Gary's Mod thing. They just like pasted it to a wall. Okay. Let me go back through here. A single baked bean with the Omnitrix badge on it. Yes, we call that bean.
Bean 10.
Mm-hmm. Bean 10. He gets bean 10 within an inch of his life.
Yeah. Oh no, I've been B10.
You mean bean 10? He goes, and then he steps on him.
Yeah.
I'm going. work out later, so I'll leave the stuff for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pump that iron.
Yeah. I hate going through the whole facial care thing and then you work out and you sweat it all off and you have to wash your face again anyway.
Yeah, I don't ever shower until after I work out.
Yeah. It just feels like a better use of resources.
Yep. Same with brushing your teeth and then eating breakfast.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
Unless you're like going out and you're like going to a restaurant with like my mom's like, well, yeah, we're going out to breakfast, but if the waitress sees your dirty teeth, she's going to think you're a dirty boy. I'm like, I don't want to be a dirty boy, so I brush my teeth and get them ruined by waffles anyway.
Yeah, they'll be like, we don't serve dirty boys here.
We go to that one diner we went to on the last day, and
yeah.
he looks at Ryan and says, "Are you a dirty boy?"
What was I doing that was like so weird when she finally came over? I was like, I don't even remember what it was. I was either saying something or making some sound, and then I just like made eye contact with her.
You were talking to Avery about something.
Yeah, we were fucking around, basically.
Something weird. Yeah, we were fucking around, and then she came up. Hello.
Yeah.
We were a bit out of it.
Mm-hmm. It was just like one of those she was right behind me, isn't she, moments or something. Like that's what it felt like.
Except she was to the exact left of you.
Yep.
And you could have seen her in your peripheral. You were just having too much fun.
Yeah.
So you have no excuse. Has 5YL Ben finally paid off all his debts to Pakmar 5 years later?
Yeah, but then he got more.
How?
He's never truly done.
Every time he comes in with a check, he bumps into something.
Yeah. Like, Pakmar, it took me 3 years to save up this money, but I did it. And then he steps on a landmine.
You know what the most forgettable episode has ever been, and you'll probably get to it if you haven't already, in Omniverse, was the one that they revealed, oh, by the way, Bazelle is a real person. It's not just a cool mythological thing that we can reference offhandedly. No, it's a magical elf man.
I didn't care for that.
Me neither. I'm glad they got Tom Kenny in once. I think that was the point, part of it.
He was like, he made the character likable, but just like the concept of changing Bazelle. Like, he should have been like a warrior of Bazelle or something, rather than like the Bazelle.
Yeah. Like, does everything need to be explained? Can't there be some mystery?
Yeah. God.
And I'm usually the one arguing for everything being explained, but I think when it comes to magic, there should just be some stuff that's not touched.
Yeah.
Neiman says, Neiman donates some £5. Thank you, Neiman. Oh, my alarm's going. Neiman says, hello, I'm new to digital drawing. What is the palette that you're using and what brush are you using? It's so nice looking at artists showing the craft.
So the brush I'm using is a downloaded one. It's called Kyle's Ink Box. You can get it, I think it's free. I actually don't remember. If it's not, it probably is only like $10 or so. As for the palette, this is just the black outline. I haven't really dove into the colors yet, but I'll probably just free mix it as I go. I don't have a consistent color palette I use for commissions.
Ooh, this is a fun question. So, say 5YL got to be a Ben 10 tie-in game like Protector of Earth or Omniverse or the other ones. in, you know, the walk around beat 'em up type thing.
Oh yeah.
What? Let's say we can only have 5 because that's what Protector of Earth did. What would be the 5 that Ben could switch between?
Ooh. I feel like it should be 2 ones from the show and 3 5-whale exclusive.
That's a good idea.
Just as a frame to work with.
Ultraviolent would definitely be in there.
Yeah. We'll put in Ultraviolent.
Feedback.
Yeah, Feedback would be good. Well, actually, Feedback might play similarly to Ultraviolent.
Really? Is Ultraviolent...
No, he doesn't absorb.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
right.
you're saying if it's 5, each one should embody a different type of playing style.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe Buck Wild for the Speedster?
Yeah, that could be fun.
Because Ben 10 games have nerfed the characters for the sake of gameplay.
Yeah. Like,
So
none
I
of the
imagine-
aliens can really fly.
No. And, I mean, I guess Protector of Earth stayed pretty... But back then, Ben 10 aliens were kind of simpler.
Yeah.
So it was easier to stay truer to the power sets.
And at least with level design, it was hard to, like, really feel the super speed with Accelerate. Like, they did make
Yeah.
him fast, but, like, you couldn't, like, zoom around. Did you ever play...
But I feel like...
What's up?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say that there's a game called Power Trip. It's the second reboot game. They actually did Accelerate very well. Did you ever try that out?
That's the reboot one?
Yeah, it's the second reboot. The first one is terrible. Like, the one that's just Ben 10, like, called Ben 10 is the reboot game. That game is ass. Don't play it.
Okay.
But if you ever play Power
Is that why
Trip...
it's on sale all the time?
Yep. It's open world. I think it's the only open world Ben 10 game. And they do a pretty good job with the aliens' mobility because it's open world. But that's probably the highlight of the game. Like, the enemies are pretty easy to defeat. And the story's okay, but it's a fun game to just kind of zone out and run around the town as, like, Diamond Head. You can surf on crystals infinitely. That's another thing too, is all mobility quirks are infinite. You can run at super speed as much as you want.
I like that.
Yeah.
Right, so I was going to say Buck Wild would be fun to do puzzles with if you were, like, finding a fun way to control 3 different after images to hit, like, 3 different buttons across the stage at once or something.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So, Ultraviolent and Buck Wild.
Yep.
We're not doing feedback. I don't know. Do you want your boy in there? But that's kind of a projectile thing too, isn't it?
Who's Swampfire?
Yeah.
If we focused more on his, like, plant abilities, I feel like that's one of the things the games didn't do with Swampfire, is he just kind of became the fire guy. But, like, if he could, like, interact with the environment and, like, grow plants and stuff, I think that'd make it pretty fun.
Will we do Portaler?
Yeah, Portaler would be good for puzzles too.
Yeah, but it kind of be a similar thing to Buck Wild in the being multiple places at once.
Yeah, well, maybe, like, Buck Wild is, like, faster, and he's better at combat. But
Portaler's bulky.
Yeah, Portaler's bulky, and he can, like, reach places Buck Wild can't. Like,
okay,
maybe he can even play, like, the portal gun or something. Like, you shoot 2 portals and you can move around. Versus Buck Wild, he's very fast, but only, like, on the surface.
Okay, that would be a fun challenge for the level designers for sure.
Yeah.
Why am I downstairs? Why'd I come down? Oh, for my inhaler. I have an inhaler. We gotta get some original guys in there.
Ooh, disc jockey.
What?
That would be good.
For what?
He can create force fields. He can float, so he can be like the pseudo flyer, since none of them can really fly. Um, he'd be good just for like, I don't know, general battle, and also maybe like if we're doing a story mode or something, since he has like that language thing, he's always the guy you use to like understand other aliens, or like you have to like decode stuff and he can decode it.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
So that would be the third 5YL alien is disc jockey.
Yeah. So we got Buckwild, Portaler, and Disc Jockey.
Disc jockey.
And
No,
then,
ultraviolet.
oh, Ultraviolet. Wait, so in fact I would swap Buckwild for Portaler then. So like Ultraviolet, Portaler, and Disc Jockey.
Okay. And then for the original guys, no legs. I don't know which one.
Four arms
I feel
and
like
Humongosaur.
fuck off. I feel like it should be, you know, people that Ben has like used a lot in the series.
Yeah.
You know? But who are the original ones that he uses?
We can do Heat Blast.
He doesn't use Heat Blast in the comic, does he?
Not in the comic, no, but he has him.
Right. I'm saying these should be aliens that like he uses in the comic.
Oh. He's used Swampfire, Echo Echo, Jet Ray, Armadillo, Feedback, Forearms, Humongosaur, Accelerate, Gravitack, Diamond Head.
I don't know. Would Feedback and Ultraviolet overlap? Feedback's more about electricity.
Yeah, I think Feedback could work. Yeah. Feedback. And then...
We need a... I don't know. Do we need a Brawl? No. Ultraviolet's pretty strong.
Yeah.
He could be the Brawler.
Well, let's see. We got Portaler for like fun puzzles and decent combat. We got Disc Jockey for quick combat and also like other puzzles. We got Ultraviolet as like an AoE style fighter. Feedback can like absorb, and he has range. He's really good with range. So what does it seem like we're missing?
You can do electrical puzzles too.
Yeah.
We're missing. And Disc Jockey can fly.
He can like float around. He can like hover, sorta. Like, I'd say he couldn't break the atmosphere.
If we swapped out Buckwild for Portaler, Portaler is meant to be bulky. He can do the portal thing, but that doesn't mean he's quick. So why don't we just put an Accelerate?
Yeah. So Feedback, Accelerate, Ultraviolet, Disc Jockey, and Portaler.
Sounds good.
All right, there you go. There's your Protector of Earth 5YL game.
Glad we got that settled.
We did it. Good job.
We only lost 15 views.
That's okay. Most of them come for the rewatch anyway. Y'all are just the cool kids that see us live.
Can we give Heat Blast an ultimate to throw? No, Heat Blast isn't in there. Omnitrick should have a universal translator. This is why Hal busted him. What's Hal? Oh, the Green Lantern fight.
Greeny weenie.
I'm genuinely shocked Pac-Man and Mr. Bauman never tried to get a restraining order against Ben. I'm sure they tried, but he's the hero of Earth, so nobody wanted to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Kind of unfair for them. Why does Derek Wyatt like characters that Ben can torture.
I don't know, man. I feel like the biggest thing that Ben did to Bauman that was terrible was when he basically destroyed his house. And
Yeah,
then he just sat
he
in the
also
rain
sort of-
depressed. That was
he
horrible.
checked his score. Oh yeah, that was absolutely that was so sad. When he was just like sitting there in the rain in his chair. It's like, that's a broken man. That's not even funny. Why'd you end the episode on this?
I know, it never even gets resolved. Oh,
That's
geez.
like that one SpongeBob episode where he destroys Squidward's house.
Oh yeah. God, I didn't like that either. I don't enjoy when characters just suffer. Like, unless it's like that kind of show.
It's a product of another time. Back then, that was funnier to watch.
I suppose.
Old men in authority get like ruffled feathers by the new kid.
The youth prevails.
But there's a line now. Hey, Kellen, favorite and least favorite ZA Mega. Favorite ZA Mega is probably Scolipede. Least favorite, Victory Bell. I'll not get too into it because Rob doesn't like Pokemon, but Scolipede looks cool. Victory Bell doesn't look like he'd be suited for battle at all.
Battle it out.
There you go.
I think you showed me a picture of him one time and he looked really dumb.
Yeah, Ryan argues for him really hard. I don't see how. Picture a Ben 10 Ultimate looked like that. He would never use it.
Yeah.
It's a dumb idea.
I think Ryan just likes sticking up for the underdog, which I respect, but
He likes the stuff that looks weird. I like that too.
Yeah.
But you gotta face the facts, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan.
That's not an evolved being there.
Welcome to the real world, Ryan.
Adapt and overcome or suffer the slap. Ultra Starmie was kind of meh too. See, I miss when the Megas just looked like super hyper evolved Pokemon. Like Lucario did that really well. I mean, a lot of the Kalos did too. Abomasnow looked pretty cool. Gengar, Metagross, Aggron, both Charizards, both Mewtwo's.
I like the Mega Mewtwo that wasn't the big-headed one.
The Dragon Ball. I feel like those Megas were both inspired by Dragon Ball Z. The big-headed one was Frieza, and the other one was like Cell.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I can't prove it. What about Sornitha? That would be too OP. He can just use any spell.
Yeah, Sornitho can time travel.
Yeah. Maybe not so.
Yeah. Or if bare minimum, like if it was like a point in time where like Ben didn't know too many spells, so he couldn't be OP, you'd still have to design the level with like flight in mind. Like I wouldn't want to put in a flying alien unless like you can really fly.
Would you like this hypothetical game to align with the main timeline, or to be an alternate universe thing like Protector of Earth was?
I'd say main timeline just to make it feel more gratifying when you're playing it.
Okay. So more like Vilgax attacks and the other one. The one with the something Potieri.
Potisaltiari.
Potialtiari, yeah.
Yeah, that. Hi, Mochi.
Mochi.
Oh, who's a little biggy backy pokey boo?
Welcome to Chat Time with Monkey.
Oh, gee.
Thank you for watching Chat Time with Monkey.
Yeah. Little ding dong doofus.
Can't say. After Classic, do you think Siscare was underutilized in any of his future appearances, UAF and OV? We sort of went into that in the newest breakdown.
Yeah.
Right?
I broke that shit down for you.
Mm-hmm. There's a star. Copyright taken down. UMC taken. We now order fish. Small fish. In the shape of heart.
I'm having a difficult time hearing you.
Huh?
I said I'm having a little bit of a difficult time hearing you.
Apologies, I am talking to myself.
Oh, okay. In that case, I don't care.
Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
Order the food.
It's Loby the Loboan.
Okay. How's the Loboan going?
He's Loban.
Okay.
God, there's so many lobes.
What is Kellen saying? I'm saying Kellen. If there was Hey Kuro, which classic aliens do you think have been around for billions of years?
For billions of years?
Billions and billions.
Billions and billions. Maybe Diamond Head, the Petrosapiens, just because he's a mineral and minerals can last forever.
Okay. You'd think Tetrak would be smarter than he was pretty smart at first.
Yeah.
From AFUA. UAF. Oh, way big. He would definitely be billions of years old.
Yeah, way big's old as shit.
Oh. Maybe Galvins have evolved for billions and billions of years.
Billions and billions of years.
I think that's it, though. Maybe. Maybe. What do you think? Do you think ectoneurites?
Oh. Yeah. I can see them being pretty old too.
Do you think Michael Morningstar's father met his mother? Wait. Do you think Michael Morningstar's father met his mother? Yeah. Probably. Otherwise...
No, I think he was a sperm donor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless he's like, you're asking if Michael Morningstar's dad left his sperm at a sperm bank for Michael Morningstar's mother.
Yeah. She didn't know he was like
Is that what you're asking? I don't know if that's what he's asking.
an energy vampire.
If that's what they're asking. Why exactly did Michael turn out to be so bad?
Some people are just like
Because
that.
everything was handed to him in privilege.
Yeah.
Let's see. Talking about billions of years, it's true that some of the aliens Ben turns into don't have a determined age, even though he is supposed to turn into an alien whatever age Ben is at the time. Why? Where'd you hear that? I feel like they're just as old as him.
Who said that?
Did Derek say that? Did Dwayne?
Dwayne.
Did Martin?
Don't betray me, Dwayne.
Who else did the online Q&As?
At some point, it seemed like everybody was, for like a good year or so. In like, I think 2013, like everybody was on the message boards.
What is an alien you feel nothing for? Like, not even hate, just nothing?
Snarrow.
Really?
Yeah, he's just kind of there.
Are you talking alien transformations? As if so. You know what's become a new pet peeve of mine? And I'll just leave it at that. But whenever like I like try and clarify a question so that I can like narrow down the answers so that it's not so vague and outstretching, but the question asker says either, any. Like, no, that doesn't help.
Yeah. You're not making this easier. You're actually making it harder.
Yeah. Please help.
That's how I feel when
Help
I'm
me,
trying
eh?
to make dinner plans with people. I'm like, where do you want to eat? And they're like, oh, I'm good with anything. We're like, no, then give me
Wherever.
guidance.
That's why, I saw a great reel on Instagram the other day that helps that. All you have to say, and this has worked every time for me, just say, give me your top three. Give me your top three, what you're feeling right now. What sounds good? Top three. And they usually have three to say.
Top three.
And if any intersect, if the Venn diagram of your tastes intersect, that's what you get. Is every species in the galaxy technically more advanced than humanity simply because they all do interstellar travel? It's kind of funny, huh? Are there any species that don't inherently interstellar travel in the Ben 10 universe? Someone just sort of picked them up?
I don't think the Gormans do. Oh wait, well, I mean they move their planet, like they fly around, but I don't see them going to other planets and stuff.
I don't see them having, like, dips and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe the Gormans. So, and it says, how do you think Michael Morningstar met his mother? Michael Morningstar's father met his mother. Michael Morningstar met his mother pretty much from day one. But how'd his father meet Michael Morningstar? I don't know. Hinge?
Yeah.
Bumble?
Magic Hinge.
Yeah.
They call it the spell book. That's
they call it Scroll.
Yeah. Ledger Domain's dating app.
You think who do you think Charmcaster will end up with in the future, if not Hobble? I don't think she needs a man. I think she's
I don't
fine.
think she would.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if she's... I think she cares about power.
Yeah.
Or rather, I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up as... He's just like, you know what? Screw everybody else. I'm the coolest person I know, so I'm gonna just stick with you.
Yeah. And she frequents the...
What are your plans on
domain.
Sumungusaur?
What are our
No plans.
Yeah. What?
Sumungusaur is not... Okay. What happened to Sumungusaur in 5YL canon?
She died off screen.
In the Dino Wars.
Yeah, in the Dino Wars. She was
The
called back
Great
to
Dino
Terradino.
Wars. She was drafted. Yeah, the Astrodactyls and Humungosaurs went to war. All right. No, that's not canon because it doesn't align. It doesn't align with the and beyond. So. Humungosaur became a mercenary and died on the field trying to capture a bounty.
All we know is she's for sure dead.
Yes. Crab killed her. There you go.
Crab killed her.
Crab said, my bounty. Bro, when are the breakdowns going to continue? Bro, you just got some.
Yeah, I just
like
did
a couple
3.
weeks ago.
And
We're
they
doing
were
5YL
unplanned,
for a
too.
second. Chill.
I'll tell y'all what, when episode 12 comes out, if you can get it to 100,000 views on the first day, I'll drop everything and make another breakdown. You can quote me right now.
Heard it here, folks.
100,000 views in 24 hours, I will drop everything and make a breakdown for you.
You heard it here first. Dr. House shows up to save the day in 5YL. Dr. House.
Oh my god, it's Dr.
You
Gregory
Lowry,
House.
Dr. House. Well, Asmith, we can cure your weather knee with a good old strike of lightning to your knee.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. No, trust me. That's the show. People complain about the breakdowns. I just wish Kuro would do quick reviews to spite people.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do the two-parter as a quick review. And then there were none, and then there were 10. Quick review. Fuck it. I don't care.
If you were able to make a show, but based around a favorite ep of Ken 10, what would you do that's different or similar to classic or in general?
A Ken 10 show?
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't make it just Ben 10 too. Like, he's got to learn how to be a hero and all that. There's got to be some type of angle. Like, something that's not just, oh, it's Ben 10, but his son.
Yeah. Maybe he goes on the Galactic road trip.
I'd make him his dad's partner.
Yeah.
Like he's
Isn't there an animation that does that?
Is what?
Isn't there like a fan animation that like only one episode came out and it's like
yeah,
Spanish?
Yeah, Rise of Eon or Age of Eon or something. That was really good. Oh my god, I really want more of that. Yeah, something like that. like big scale Ben 10,000 adventures through the eyes of Ken, and he's got to like the struggle comes from trying to keep up with his dad. He already earned his respect. He proved himself in the Ken 10 episode. Devlin's there. Yeah, it'd be Ben 10,000, Devlin, and Ken 10 doing some big ass galactic adventure.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
What I'd do. I would, once he gets his Omnitrix back, I would make him sort of be like, but I really liked being Chrono Spanner too. And then Paradox comes along and says, I still could use an assistant in fixing the timelines. And it just turns into a Ben 10 Doctor Who thing.
Oh my god, that'd be so freaking good. Yes. That's better than what I said.
And Devlin gets to come along too.
Yeah, Devlin and Kenny go on time traveling adventures with Professor Paradox. That's so good. That's so good.
There you go. Man of action. You can have it for free.
Yeah, just make it.
All right. Would you guys ever consider doing a Ben 10 abridged series from Alien Force Season 3 onwards, fixing animation errors and characters and giving it your own spin? That would be a very, very involved thing, and it's not advisable, unfortunately. There have been... I won't get too into the drama, but there has been, drama between like Team 4-Star and stuff, and we don't want any of that smoke. We'd love to work on the show someday, so we're just, staying out the way.
That's a lot of effort too. Maybe like one episode as like a joke or something, like an April Fool's video.
Yeah.
But also, Team 4-Star set the bar so high. I don't know if we're funny enough. We'd have to like... I don't know. I want it to be really good.
Yeah, I get it.
I need to stretch my hand for a second. Check out my wolf.
Wolf. Is this Wolfenstein?
He's wolf-tacular. Oh, that is making me notice that this line doesn't make sense, though.
What? Is he friends with Scout?
He's Scout's troubled older brother.
He's Scout's foster older brother.
Yeah. Scout joins the plumbers, and he was like, I'm outside the law.
He's like, all of my paychecks are actually going toward, like, helping this guy, kick the habits he's formed.
Yeah.
Not even funny, that's just real.
Paying for
anyway. A Kevin 11 spin-off with a more mature atmosphere would be fun. Yeah, like Red Hood. Yeah, like I would love to see him and Arjit's adventures in the Null Void and everything, surviving.
I think that could make like a good 3-4 episode mini arc, but I don't know about a whole series.
Yeah.
Maybe a limited 6 episodes or something.
Like Over the Garden Wall type of thing.
Yeah. Because that was pretty like isolated. Right? It was just kind of like the story it was trying to tell, and that's it.
What is Clyde 5 doing in 5 Royale? He also got killed by Crow. It's because he looked at it. We already answered that question, RMX. But what about a version of Ben 10 Classic that is a what-if timeline if Gwen never went back to the past.
In the Hex future?
When? Yeah, I guess so.
That'd be fucking depressing.
Yeah.
God.
The fans yearn for dark, gritty animation like Invincible.
I mean, like if people aren't wanting to. Well, hold on, that's pretty dark.
Yeah. Happy sunshine, lollipops, rainbow. In Ken 10, Vilgax has a daughter. Whoa. Who in her rebellious teenage phase decides to go and beat up Ben's kid. That would be an interesting OVA, I suppose.
Yeah. I'd watch that. I'd imagine Vilgax's daughter was like artificially created. Like she's organic, but she was like grown with all of his cybernetic stuff. Because I mean, who's Vilgax gonna schmooze?
Yeah, nobody likes him like that.
Yeah. Like he tried cloning the perfect warrior or something.
How would you make Overflow a canon alien?
I wouldn't.
Draw a watered hazard.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if it has to be Overflow, it could be like a subspecies of Horsehair.
Yeah, or just from the same planet.
Give us your best Dr. House impression. There you go.
Excellent. That was so good.
We'll get it off of that. Maybe something. Oh, Lethal Productions donated $5. Thank you.
Oh wow, thank you.
Says, hey Kuro, love how he's looking. Real quick, please don't forget the patches on his jacket. Also, Lethal
yes.
being related to Scout could be interesting. We were just joking, but if you want to make that so.
Yeah, I don't want to rewrite your canon, but I mean, if you like the idea, by all means.
Would that go against canon rules for 5YL stuff?
Well, I don't think this character is 5YL canon, so it can be whatever.
Okay. So in their universe, they're brothers or something. If we had all the money in the world, I'd make a Ben 10K show that each episode switches between a different version of Ben 10K that we saw, and the art style would change every episode too. Whoa. So it'd be like Star Wars Vision.
That'd be really cool.
I think some episodes would do better than others, but it would be very cool. Yeah. That's it. Do you think Ben 10 would, or how do you think Ben 10 would play out if Gwen never learned magic? She'd find some other way to be useful, I guess.
Yeah. You make a couple of things more difficult, though. Like, when Helen contacted the gang when she was trapped in the Null Void, she did it through Gwen's magic. So, there goes that. They'd probably just be stuck there.
Just send her a letter.
Yeah, and a lot of the times they find enemies or locations, it's because Gwen tracked them with magic by sensing their mana. So they'd either need a substitute, or all of these events would play out very differently.
Make Wild Nut more OP.
Yeah. Just use Wild Nut more. Yeah. Why have Gwen do magic when you have Wild Nut?
Yeah, isn't that funny how that one episode with the lizard prisoner, they just decide to use Wild Nut instead of Gwen's magic.
Yeah, just that one time.
Yeah. They're like, we need another ultimate. Okay, Wild Nut. Not who I would have picked, but
No.
all right.
It was a very odd choice to give an ultimate to.
His ultimate form is that he can talk, basically.
Yeah.
Not much different except for the tail. Wonder whose decision that was.
I don't know. But there was recently an old script of that episode that came out where it showed Ultimate Wildmutt was supposed to be small like a chihuahua.
Make him more nimble.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, am I out of
Are you guys going to cover the comics when they come out next year, like reviews and such? Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I'm gonna go down to the comic store and get them myself.
Being my
I'm a wee bit sleepy.
love Wild. Ultimate Wildmutt having a tail isn't even an evolution because adult Ultimancers have tails anyway. He just talks.
Oh,
So true.
And he was red.
Yeah. Can't forget that. It's more intimidating. Could you rephrase the question, Krista? I'm not sure what you mean. Is it confirmed that Vilgax's species doesn't engage in parthenogenesis?
Was it
Don't
confirmed?
know if they're not.
I don't know if I've heard
Does
that.
It's a question. How was Cairo Baxter born? You are a miracle child. I think you asked this one already.
A lot of birth questions this stream.
Yeah.
How were
what's up
you
with
born?
that? How was I born?
Yeah.
The good old-fashioned way, but I almost wasn't because I had my cord wrapped around me,
Oh, shit.
around my neck. You know, they had to turn me around. I was causing mischief even before I was born.
Yeah.
That's how my mom put it. Says you were being difficult even before you were born.
Oh, Kelly.
Love you.
My mom told me I like crawled out basically. She said she pushed once and then I just like forced my way out.
Hmm.
I had shit to do.
I feel like you approach life the same way.
I was like, get the fuck out of my way. Let's go.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah. That's funny.
Hey Rob, how do you balance your projects and commissions as an artist also doing editing? The asker is trying to learn how to do it, but it is very difficult. So, any advice?
I mean, I basically just did it through trial and error. Just kind of knowing your limits. There's definitely been times where I've taken on too much. And then there were times where I was like, oh, I could have handled that. So I just been doing this stuff for so long, I can guess. Like, I'll look at something and be like, oh, this will probably take me this long to draw. or like this will take me this much time to edit. So just know your routines and know your limits. It's different for everyone, but you got to try it. I guess you'll never be able to predict it like off the bat just through like numbers or anything.
You have the Omniverse hoodie from Daylight Curfew. I don't know about this guy.
I don't have daylight curfews, but I did have an Omniverse hoodie at one point, but I gave it away at MomoCon.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
Any fun story behind that?
It was just to try to make our booth a little bit more interesting. It was my first con, so I was like, I really wanted to make our setup attractive. So like I was doing live drawings as I usually do. Then we had the Omniverse hoodie giveaway, and then we were taking suggestions for our panel at the booth too. So
What's a giveaway? You know KG Tang County. Yes. KG's on. You like spicy food. Sometimes we eat that stuff.
it's so spicy.
Rob, would you ever remaster your dead comic covers for fun?
For fun? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know how much fun I'd get out of that though. But if I found it fun, sure.
Alright. Can you draw Gwen 10 versions of UAF aliens? You commission them. You can commission Rob to do commissions by clicking the link in the video description.
I'll draw basically anything.
Basically.
Yeah. I can't think of what I wouldn't draw, but I'll know it when you ask it, and I'll be like, yeah, no thanks.
How many aliens do you think you're going to draw for the wiki? Hard to say.
Yeah. I mean, I get like what, like at least 30 done per year or so, give or take.
Sounds right.
And if I live for at least another 50 years, what's that, 30 times 50? I could draw another 1,500.
1,500.
Yeah. Probably around there.
Okay. You're never going to stop.
Probably not. As long as I have 2 free hours every Tuesday for the rest of my life, why not?
Banana. Can you hate on Ditto now? You can. I like Ditto.
Yeah, he's neat.
Is there a reason we haven't seen Aya yet? Did she show up later? Well,
she did. We wouldn't tell you.
Yeah. Kellen, if you ever come to Huntington, West Virginia Comic-Con, I hope to meet you. I do have a drawing that I want to give you. Oh, I'd love to meet you too, dude. The way to get me to cons is to go onto the website and find their email and ask for them to invite me, because conventions have to invite the guests. They can't just decide they're going to go. At least for voice actors. But I would love to meet you.
I want to thicken up the fur a bit too while I'm doing this.
I'm not caught up on the motion up.
They are. They aren't.
They are. Or they aren't. It was the question. So, did anyone get their hands on the Albedo jacket? I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm
not huge on merch, honestly.
I got a couple things I like, and it's good enough for me.
Yeah. In fact, this year is probably the most Ben 10 merch I've bought because I got both the Funkos and the U2s. But that's just because they're Ben 10. I don't think I've ever bought another Funko or U2s before, except for that one time I bought the Eclipse and gave that to Ryan.
That was silly.
Yeah. Oh, I actually bought an overhaul too a couple of years ago. I still have that.
Yeah.
Yep. I've only bought your Funkos, Kellen.
Lethal Productions gave another $5. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And says, I wrote Lethal as a character that could live in the 5YL universe, but obviously that would have to be okayed by you guys. I'm just happy all glad.
You know what? I think I've canonized like characters before, not just aliens, and I can't see this one really interfering with anything. I don't think it's like that big of a target. So
it just sort of lives on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I don't know.
As long, I mean, well, if that was the case, I don't think you could have any familial connection with Scout, right?
Yeah, it'd be different if it was like, oh, this character is Ben's best friend or something. Like, then we wouldn't be able to do it. But I mean, if it's just kind of doing its own thing in the 5YL universe, I think that'd be okay.
Don't you just love it when people twist your words? Diamond Mine 10.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Kuro and Kellen. I made it to the stream.
Welcome. What do you think so far?
Nitride says, I'm a little behind on the stream, so voice actors can't go to cons just for fun? Or you mean they can't go and charge people money for autographs? We could go for fun, but I mean, it's going to be a very, 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 very thing to see a voice actor take a weekend that they could be, a guest at another con and pay out of pocket to visit a con. They'd have to have a good personal reason to do that. And even then, they probably would not be able to have a table there because only the actors and guests that the con invites definitely have tables there. I'm probably going to have to go soon just so I can start setting up for this meeting I'm going to have at 1.
No worries.
But, I'll read a couple. Why so many hard shadows for the drawing? Because that's the style.
Yeah. Sometimes I draw like this.
Honestly, Kuro makes Loboans look so much cooler than this. We like your style.
Oh, I thank you. Oh, shit. I forgot the zippers on this side. Whoa. Guess I'm being a bit of a stupid head, huh?
Yeah. Pathetic. Kuro, will you do Generator Rex breakdowns? Would that be something you'd ever consider, going into Generator Rex doing that?
I don't know if I could ever do a breakdown for another show, just because I don't know any show as well as Ben 10. Because, like, the breakdowns aren't just me reviewing or reacting to the episodes, it's also, like, my personal experience when the episodes came out. I've been on the forums, I know all the writers, the crew, the voice actors. It's so much more than just, like, reacting to the show. So I could probably do, like, reaction style series if people really wanted that, but they wouldn't be nearly as in-depth and involved as breakdowns are.
Yeah.
There's one reaction channel that I feel like does it really well. They're called Blind Wave, because they also don't just react. In fact, a lot of the way I try to do breakdowns is modeled after theirs. At least with, like, because they do post episode discussions too. They don't just, like, watch the episode and once it's done be like, well, see ya. They take notes. Like, they actually have, like, stacks upon stacks of notebooks for shows, and, like, if something happens, they'll go back and check their notes and see and remind themselves. Like, they put a lot of care into their reactions.
No.
And they have polls too. That's why I do polls, because they did polls. Yeah.
In the 5YL universe, who has been dating?
No one.
No. He's cool by himself. Man.
Yeah.
He's a bastard. All right, last one. What are you hoping the comic story covers to continue Ben's story in a reading way? How long after Omniverse? I think they're asking what we're hoping the comic does.
I just hope it doesn't take too long to get the ball rolling. Like, in another stream I said I didn't want an origin episode or issue. Thinking about it again, you probably need one if it's a new continuity, but, like, I don't want it to be like 5 issues in and, like, it still feels like nothing's really happened yet. Like, I want to instantly be like, okay, we're on an adventure now, because comics move a lot slower than TV. You'll get like 1 issue a month at best, so I want a lot out of it, if to put it simply. I know that's kind of vague, but it's just, you know. What about you?
It would be nice to have a continuation, but it'll probably be a reboot.
Yeah, I think it's confirmed it is a reboot.
All right, I gotta get off. Talk to y'all later.
Thanks for stopping by. Toodaloo.
Peace.
See ya. And there she blows. He came, he saw, he left. Just like my dad. Pappy. I didn't mean to call you a fluffer nutter. Please come back. Pappy. Oh, looks like Fro the Bro's in the chat. What's up? You just missed Kellen. Ben is with Rook in 5YL. They just haven't revealed that yet. Sure. Yeah, why not? The line art is amazing. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, line art is very fun. In fact, in the very, very, very early stages of 5YL, it was going to be a black and white comic. The first, I think, 12 or so pages of the original 5YL, the archaic one we call now, were drawn with the intention that they were going to be in black and white. I think it's like when I got to the Ghost Freak page, when he's like wrapped in tentacles, I tried coloring it just to see what it looked like, and I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta add color. But it was originally going to be a pure outline comic. No shading, no color, no nothing. I think it was a good move to add color and shading, but I don't know. It is fun to do just pure outline artwork, such as this. Although this is going to get colored and shaded too, but you know what I mean? Like, you can just kind of see the shapes and the gravitas of it a lot more with just the outlines. I think coloring and shading, not always, but can often take away from that. The coloring is so good. I'm happy you did it. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely necessary in the later issues too, like where I used a lot of like Photoshop effects, or like Portaler's whole thing is like all the rainbow colors and everything. Same with Buck Wild. You'd lose a lot of that. The comic would have been a lot harder to do a lot of the visual storytelling I wanted to do without color. Him go. Oh, wow, we're almost done the stream anyways. Kellen stayed for damn near the whole thing. Imagine the motion comic without shading and color. Yeah, it would look pretty flat. That's because the motion comic especially was drawn with the intention that there'd be color and shading. So without it, it would look a little empty. I'm also going to do the tail some other time. I think I need some more figuring out for the tail, but this is essentially it. Since we only have about 10 minutes left of the stream or so, and coloring is next, I think I'll call it in order when it comes to drawing it, and I'll just talk to the chat for the rest of it. I'll finish it in the next couple of days. That'd probably be the most effective use of my time. All right. Let's see. What do the chats got? The style lends itself perfectly to 5YL. The amount of hype I got to see Accelerate in the motion comic was insane. Yeah, the Accelerate in the motion comic really got to shine too, especially with that couple of extra scenes where you see him saving the civilians, and then when he has that implied showdown with Vlad. That was really fun to do. And like doing his mask coming down. I just love that. Would I rather have ghost powers like Danny or an Omnitrix but only 3 aliens of my choosing? Honestly, I do think I would do Danny powers. On the premise of 2 things. One, I think it would just be more comfortable because I would have my humanoid body with my humanoid shape. Like, I can fly, shoot lasers, walk through walls and stuff, and I'd still look like this. I'd still feel like this. And in Omnitrix, you know, I'd time out and everything, and it'd be so bulky. I'm always thinking about how itchy it must be to have. I have eczema, so, like, if I had the Omnitrix, my wrist would be so fucked. Oh, my God. I don't think there'd be a cream in the galaxy that'd be able to help me. So I just have to worry about stuff like that. I think ghost powers would just be easier to deal with, and you'd still get the same amount of things. I feel like most aliens, not all, but most aliens, there's some form of a ghost power equivalent to the same thing. If I had the Omnitrix, I could be my boy. But I mean, alright, so like, am I in the real world though? Like, if I was in the real world, like this universe with the Omnitrix, when could I ever actually use it? I go out in public as an alien once, and then boom, I'm all over TikTok, I have the government after me. Like, I'd be so fucked. Plus, Swampfire smells. Like, as much as I love him, he fucking reeks. I couldn't use it in the house. It'd be so inconvenient. I'd be tracking mud everywhere. I have to clean those floors. And he's like, what, 7 feet tall? I couldn't fit, like, in this room. It'd really suck to be Swampfire, honestly. If I was, like, in the superhero world where there'd be bad guys to fight and nobody would care I'm an alien, sure. But in this world, it would suck to be an alien. It really would. Thanks, Kuro. He looks amazing. Love how he looks. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Lethal. You really have brought my OC to life, and I'm super excited for the final product. Hope he wasn't too hard to draw. No, it was fun getting to switch up the style a little bit. The coloring will be pretty great. So, yeah, no, he was fun. No troubles there. Why were I Blue Skull? So I used to have this little ragdoll avatar named Kuro Tamashi. And he had a blue skull on his shirt. And when I drew the skull, I was just trying to draw like some cute little design because I knew I'd be drawing it very small a lot. And that just came natural to me. I didn't do any passes. I didn't sketch it out or anything. I just, right there, the first time I drew Kuro Tamashi, I drew that skull on his shirt and it just stayed. And then after a while, once I stopped doing the whole Kuro Tamashi thing, only the skull logo on his shirt sort of evolved into its own thing and gained its own presence and reputation that now most people don't even know that skull came from the Kuro character. Yep. That was fun. Maybe I'll dig up some of the really old ancient relics of the Kuro Tamashi artwork sometime for y'all to see. Yeah, fuck Ben 10. You're right, Fro. Fuck Ben 10. Ben 10 sucks. He's stupid. Terrible. Worst show. Mid at best. Do you have any more events or cons for the rest of the year? The rest of this year? No, I don't. I typically don't do stuff in the winter because it's very hard to travel when the snow hits. Next year, I'm going to see what I can do. It's never a guarantee. The con scene, I've also heard, is in a pretty complicated state right now. We do have some connections to some cons, but they're telling us, like, things are not what they used to be. So it's a lot more difficult to really land a spot. And I don't know. I mean, no promises, but I'll try. Like Kellen was saying earlier, if you go to a con's website, if there's a con in your city, whatever city you're in, I'm sure they got a con. Go on their website and be like, yo, please get the ink tank. That will probably do more than anything I could do. Is like, if cons see other people asking for someone, it has a lot more sway than us asking ourselves. So go to your con's website and tell them to bring the ink tank. That's the best advice I can give you. Ugh. Yeah, this guy looks freaking sick. Fro faked his resume to get into the ink tank. Y'all might not believe this, but he was here before Ryan. He predates Ryan. OR Ash. He's got seniority. We have this rule at the ink tank where you have the power to kick out people that have been there shorter than you. So if Fro really wants to, he can kick out Ryan and Kellen at any time. So they better not piss him off. Do I confess to being a furry? I'll confess to anything. I don't give a shit. Sure. I did it. Whatever you think I did it. It was me. You can use this in the court of law. I did it. You ate my lunch out of the fridge. You're goddamn right, and I'll do it again. You better lock that shit up. I swear to God, I'm coming for it. I haven't bought groceries in years. I just been going to your fridge. You have a really good villain laugh. Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, we got about 4 minutes left. Would I consider teaching digital art classes in the future if I had the time? Here and there. I've done a couple of guest lectures at a handful of colleges before. And high schools before. So I've had experience both in person and online courses. And I ran an art summer camp once. So I've had a lot of experience teaching, but if anything, I feel like there's already so many courses out there, and there's people much more qualified to do it than myself. So like if the opportunity came and it worked out, I think I'd be interested in it, but I'm not invested enough to like seek it out myself, like where I really want to do something like that. It would just kind of have to line up. Why did he kill Branch's grandma? She looked at me funny. Sometimes you just gotta do things to make a point. Is the 5-whale Omnitrix the same Omnitrix he has in Omniverse, or is it a new device? It's the same one. Maybe some cosmetic updates, but it's still the same device. You've been killing it with the breakdowns as usual. Thank you. Potentially more coming at the end of the year. All depends. Would I cook Max's food if I had ingredients? Yeah, I would. I have very odd taste buds too. So I think I'd give any of his food a shot. The only things I think I wouldn't is like the mealworms, because those literally are just straight up worms. In the right mindset, maybe I'd do it. Like if I was just in a really like I'll do anything kind of mood, which I can get like sometimes, especially when it comes to food. But other things, I really don't think I'd be too bothered by it. I'll try squirrel jerky. I'll try the freaking octopus pot roast or whatever he was making. Sure. Thoughts on the idea of a Wild West alternate version of Ben, not being Ben himself, but an ancestor that received the earlier than Prime Ben? I mean, that'd be so far removed from Ben 10. It'd be tricky to really visualize it without a little bit more grounds to it. But it could be fun. I think, I don't know, you'd probably be able to get away with a little bit more with like the Wild West, like having less developed technology and informational resources. Would I have eaten that purple sludge from the Mega Cruiser episode? Yeah, I think so. At least once or twice. I always say I'll try anything twice. More than once though, because whenever you try something the first time, you have to get over the initial shock. So I always say I'll try anything twice. That way the second time I'm like really trying it. Do the villain laugh you got a compliment on earlier. Oh, it's only when I'm being really devious. You gotta save it for the right moments. Have I tried pineapples on pizza? Yeah, I like it. Does Julie have any part in 5YL or no? You'll find out when it's over. We still got 3 episodes of the motion comic left. And that's it. We are at the 4 p.m. cutoff time. So thank y'all for tuning in. I will be posting him in the next couple of days. And this Saturday at 12 p.m. EST, 5YL episode 12 is coming. If you can watch it live, you should watch it live. And if you can't, try to get it in before you poke around the Discord or communities. You're gonna want to see something for yourself. So take it easy, folks, and as always, keep it fizzy.